like you know, I always say, not that I would want to be in politics at all, but if I was in government, I would make every 17 and 18-year-old work in either retail, hospitality, or care. Um, you know, I know other countries send you just to do service. I'm not sure about that, but I just think the confidence you get, you know, the hotel my parents own is near the University, Queen's. So we have a lot of obviously students who work there. And, you know, the difference in first year and fourth year when they leave us is transformational. You know, the confidence, the work ethic, working as a team, you know. Yeah, I'm very, very, very passionate about recruitment. It is the single most important thing you will ever do with a team and people. And it's done mostly very badly because, well, the reason it's done badly is because everyone hates it. The people interviewing hate it, and the people being interviewed hate it. So the whole system is a disaster. But we can't change that because of legislation. For me, the focus has to be on a couple of different things when you're looking for people. Depends on what stage the business is at. So you obviously potentially need expertise. You massively, and I know people say this, you massively need the right culture fit. And that's harder to figure out with someone. And that's why you have to work a lot harder when you're asking the questions around that. And the third bit is you have to ask questions around what someone's natural talents are. Now, how I explain this is we all have skills and we all have knowledge, and that can be taught mostly, but natural talent is innate in people. And that's what gives people energy. I mean, you'll see it on a sports field. You know, I potentially would love to be the best basketball player in the world. I do not have a natural talent. So it wouldn't matter, you know, they talk about training 10,000 hours. It wouldn't matter if I did 100,000 hours. I would never, you know, or soccer, I would never be the way David Beckham is. And whatever's a natural talent is what energizes us as well. Now, that's not to say you do things in life that are easy. But once you find that core as well, then you build jobs around people. I see too often, and I suppose it's back to the schooling system as well, square peg, round hole stuff. The other bit of advice I give to people is always bring somebody on the interview panel with you that does not need the person in the company, because they are 100% objective. You're not, when it's your business or you need them in your team, you're never, ever, ever objective because you need the person, so you're already biased.
You need ego. This is the thing. Ego's not always a bad thing. It's a good thing because it's, I want to achieve, I want to improve, I want to be better. I can do a better product than that product, so on and so forth. But you need to be able to control it as well. So, have you any advice for people on that? How do they manage? That's a great topic. How do you manage ego as a business owner? You know?
Yes, I mean, I use the analogy with all the entrepreneurs I work with. Every strength has a dark side, and every weakness has a brighter side. But I focus more on the first one. First thing I would say to you is a book I would recommend. Ego is the Enemy is an amazing book. So that's the first thing. And people think ego is, you know, kind of Donald Trump bravado. Ego comes in many different forms. So actually another form of your ego is that fear voice in your head. You know, you're thinking, oh, this is going to be really good, it's going to help a lot of people. And then the voice comes into your head, oh, well, don't do that, you're going to look stupid. Actually, that's ego, because all you're trying to do there is protect yourself from, in inverted commas, looking stupid in front of other people. So, you know, when you see the different forms of what an ego is, you know, I use it like, and I don't want to sound like I'm a crazy person, but I use them like different people in my head. So I have names for all these egos that are in my mind. And I use the positive and the negative, because all of us have, you know, a good side and not a good side. So imagine one of my egos is called Limor. So I'll pick out what are the good traits of that, and what are the traits that when they start to appear that I need to be careful of. And when they appear at a time that's not required, then I just say, okay, I don't need to listen to you, and I just close the door. But it, you know, it's, yeah, entrepreneurs have an ego because they have to have, because that's what drives them on, and that's what, you know, makes them think, yes, I can do this better. I want to be the first to do this. I want to, you know, push that boundary. I want to disrupt that industry. But you cannot have an ego with people. I suppose that's the best bit of advice. If you have an ego with anybody, it's going to trip you up, in my experience, where I've seen it.